10 years ago, Research in Motion, aka BlackBerry, made a bold move. Get it? BlackBerry bold? Never mind. Anyway, Research in Motion, or RIM, unveiled BlackBerry App World, their competitor to Apple's App Store and the Android market. The first app submissions were accepted on January 19th, 2009, with much fanfare, with the official name being announced as BlackBerry App World over the less catchy but also being considered BlackBerry Application Storefront. Soon after the launch, there is over 1 million apps a day being downloaded, a massive amount for the time. Things seem to be off to a hot start, but would the good times continue? On August 19th, 2010, the SSO BlackBerry ID was introduced, something really pretty innovative for the time. The App World 2.0, as it was called, also introduced direct credit card billing and carrier billing for AT&T subscribers, with app downloads reaching 2 million apps downloaded per day by the end of 2010. The addition of features continued with in-app purchases being added to App World 2.1 on February 2nd, 2011. With these features, BlackBerry was hoping to capitalize on the exploding app industry and grab a portion of that profitable pie. Say that 5 times over. But the good times simply wouldn't last. Throughout 2011 and 2012, there's really no major changes to the App World platform, but BlackBerry continued to watch the marketplace grow, but ultimately stagnate. Perhaps to spice things up a bit, BlackBerry renamed BlackBerry App World to simply BlackBerry World on January 21st, 2013. This is the beginning of the end for BlackBerry World, especially after the announcement that came on June 18th, 2014, with the addition of the Amazon App Store to BlackBerry devices. The addition of the Amazon App Store allowed BlackBerry devices to run Android apps, although every time one is downloaded, a warning pops up saying it's not fully optimized for the BlackBerry device. The doom and gloom finally came to fruition on December 5th, 2017, with the announcement that BlackBerry World will be shut down on December 31st, 2019, which, as of the time of me recording this video, is this month. With that deadline coming, I thought it would be interesting to take a look at BlackBerry World in its final days, with a recent BlackBerry device that I purchased off of eBay. Let's see what state it's been left in after all these years. So we have here a BlackBerry Classic. I got it on eBay for $25. I'll do a kind of an in-depth tour of this device later on because it's pretty fascinating. But one, it's kind of crazy you can get a fully fledged BlackBerry device for that cheap. This one's actually in really good shape. So let's take a look at BlackBerry App World and see the state that it's in today. So if we just go home, or if we just swipe over, we'll see we have BlackBerry World, and again, like we mentioned, the Amazon App Store. But we're more interested in BlackBerry World right now. So we sign in here, and at first you see, oh, it looks like there's actually quite a few apps on here. You know, we have things like Candy Camp Story and 8-Pool Ball Billiard. Wait a minute. This isn't 8-Ball Pool and this isn't Candy Crush. So that's kind of the theme you'll start to see here is there's a lot of no-name apps on here. There's really no big name, you know. We're not going to see a lot of big name apps on the BlackBerry marketplace. The only one that's really recognizable here is SoundCloud, maybe Goal, I'm not really sure what that is. But the one that caught my eye when I first started playing around in this marketplace is this. Droid Store for BlackBerry World. Basically, this app claims to allow you to download and install popular Facebook, Spotify, Google Maps, all the it's, as you can see here, apps for BlackBerry 10. That's basically what it's promising you. I tried to download it, tried to play around with it, but as you can tell probably by the reviews and all that, it's no good. It basically has you try to pay for things. You have to pay a fee for every app, I believe, and it just doesn't work. Let's go to categories here and see what we can find. So obviously we saw the games, and this obviously isn't real speed. I may try to speed this up in post-production here. And it's not really the Wi-Fi's fault either. This is a 5-year-old device with a fledgling app store. So obviously that's not really working. Uh, Important changes here. Does this tell us anything? I wish to make you aware of some change that made. Let's see. Again, so it changed it for. So here's some interesting changes on this note that I actually haven't noticed before. So they've gone to a free-only storefront, so you can no longer pay for apps, which makes me think that the Android app would be broken anyway. Let's see, your refunds will be paid out until April 30th, 2018, and you'll still be able to access content that was paid for prior to April 1st. Let's see, anything else we can really find here? What's that say? I'm trying to look through the viewfinder. Oh, I guess they have Microsoft OneDrive. Is this an official app or? So this is an official BlackBerry app, so I'd assume this still works pretty well. That's connecting to OneDrive. Nope. So here's a real app. We have the Weather Channel, we have Workwide, Total Conquest. So as you can see here, the BlackBerry World is in kind of a sorry state. There's a lot of nobody apps. Let's try doing a search here. Let's try searching for Twitter. Twitter. So all that really pops up is Twitter clients. I'm sure they may work, like Twitter Lite or something, but there's no Twitter app. How about Facebook? I did think this was interesting. The store H&M does have an official app for BlackBerry. I guess this is where they get all their business from. How about Facebook? So they do have Facebook for BlackBerry. I'm a little suspicious since it has 2 stars if that's really Facebook for Facebook, Messenger for Facebook Messenger. I'm really doubting that these are real applications. It looks a little fishy by these screenshots. Something just doesn't seem quite right. Let's see, spy mode, read messages without being seen. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say this is a fake application from Nemery Studios, yeah. So no official Facebook client. How about, we'll try a game. We'll try Candy Crush. So obviously it looks like people are searching for these. So we have Candy, give me that app. Help get apps, games you want on BlackBerry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Nope, I guess that's not going to work. We'll try one more. Let's try YouTube. I think that's, if I was using a device, that's the only other thing I'd probably really be interested in. YouTube. Okay. And again, we have nothing. We have upload to YouTube and YouTube for, or player for YouTube. So it looks like this one has some decent stars, but again, a very empty and sad looking marketplace. I would really doubt that BlackBerry has checked or approved any apps in a long time. And even in all these business apps, which I would say is the main audience, you have, I guess, Box, Booking. There's like, for every one real app, I would say there's 100 fake apps is what I'll call these things. But there's really not a lot you're going to be doing on here. Search your next German railroad connection. Very important. So let's jump back to Future Matt and see what's going on. So I hope you enjoyed this look back at BlackBerry App World. It's a really fascinating story at one of those technologies that just never took off, and you really wonder what could have happened, because BlackBerry really did have some revolutionary features for the time. What if Research in Motion had actually kept up with technology and released something that was competitive to the iPhone? So there's an interesting video concept I want to try out, so stay tuned for that. But other than that, I'll see you guys real soon in another episode of Legacy, or the Disney World podcast, or you never know what else could come out here on Codemic. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you all real soon.